Hi guys, I'm Gerald Wessels with the Wessels Realty Team, and we've been looking at a series called 30 Real Estate Videos in 30 Days. And today we're going to discuss the pros and cons of a conventional mortgage loan. Now, as we look at a conventional mortgage loan, here is some very important advice. My main go-to person when I'm talking about mortgages has a little saying. When somebody asks him something about mortgages, he says, "It all depends." Now, the reason this is so important to you, the reason this is such good advice, is that immediately when you are getting ready to buy a home, one of the first things you need to do is you need to talk to your mortgage person. And the reason that you need to do this is because even if you've done mortgages, things are changing so quickly in that industry that you need to have great advice by somebody who is doing this full time and knows all the particulars about everything concerning loans. So just remember, when you get ready to look into buying a home, you need to talk to your mortgage person very quickly. Now, we're looking at conventional loans today because 75% of all loans done in the United States are conventional loans. What separates conventional loans from most other loans? Well, they're not backed by the government. They are private loans, oftentimes underwritten by different groups and not by the U.S. government. So let's talk very quickly about the pros of a conventional loan. Well, of course, one is they offer very competitive interest rates. And right now, I don't know exactly when you're going to be looking at this video, but at least right now, the rates are very, very low, and conventional loans are very, very competitive. Number two, conventional loans offer very low down payments. Now, a lot of times I hear people say, well, I don't want to do a conventional loan because I'm going to have 20% down. Well, that's just not the case. You can do a conventional loan with much less down. Number three, and this is a biggie, you can get rid of PMI. So what is PMI? Well, you can go online and learn a whole lot about PMI, but in short, PMI stands for Private Mortgage Insurance. It is the kind of insurance that oftentimes you are required to have if you are putting down less than 20%. Now, the reason this is so important is when your home values maybe go up, or if you paid your loan down to where you have 20% equity in the home, you can refinance, or you can oftentimes have this PMI insurance dropped, and of course it's going to drop your low monthly payment. Another very nice pro concerning conventional loans is that you have more choices. You can do oftentimes fixed or adjustable rates. And then of course number five is it can be used for a lot of different kinds of properties. It's not so restrictive on the kinds of properties you're getting ready to buy. Well, let's talk about some of the cons very quickly. Well, one of the cons is oftentimes you have a tougher minimum requirement concerning your credit score as compared to government loans. So if your credit's a little bit edgy, well, once again, you need to talk to your mortgage person. But if your credit's a little bit lower, you may not you may not qualify for a conventional loan. Number two, there's more stringent DTI requirements. Okay, once again, another mortgage term. DTI, what does that stand for? Well, it stands for debt to income. You can simply look at your income, you can look at your debt that you currently have, and you have to have a better debt to income ratio if you're getting a conventional loan. And so sometimes that will preclude you from being able to get a conventional loan. Number three, You still have to pay the PMI, that private mortgage insurance, until you get below that 20% factor. So once again, the main message I have for you, getting ready to buy a house, and you're going to have, if you're going to be using a loan, you need to talk to your mortgage person very quickly. Now, in closing, as I've shared with all of these, none of what I'm getting ready to say is to be construed as legal advice. You're getting ready to buy your house, be sure and talk to your real estate agent, and also, if you need a real estate attorney, talk to them as well. You know the scoop by now. If these videos have been helping you, and there's going to be 30 in total, if they're helping you, I would appreciate if you would ring the bell, give me a thumbs up, and of course subscribe. And remember that I do help people buy, sell, invest in commercial and residential real estate, and I help people do referrals all around the world. So just remember me if you need a real estate agent when that time comes, and I hope to see you when I produce the next real estate video.